Hello and welcome to COVID-19 prevention training for the Keep Sebago Lakes Region Healthy Initiative. This training is for small businesses in the Sebago Lakes region and is meant to educate employers and employees on the most effective ways to slow the spread of COVID-19 and thereby helping to keep our region's businesses open. The information is directly from the Center for Disease Control or CDC website. Feel free to visit the CDC website at cdc.gov for additional information. Here is the information you will be learning about today. Websites that contain valuable COVID-19 information that is useful for your business, how COVID-19 is spread, some effective ways to protect yourself, coworkers, and customers, such as social distancing, hand washing, and wearing face masks. We will end the session today with a short quiz testing the knowledge that you have gotten from today's training. Let's begin with a review of two websites where you can find additional COVID-19 information that is useful for your business. The first one is the State of Maine website. Go to www.maine.gov/COVID-19/. Here you can access a link to the Maine Centers for Disease Control or CDC website where you can get daily updates on COVID-19 data and statistics. You can also access business reopening information, including reopening checklists for businesses. These were developed as a way for business owners to determine if they were properly prepared to reopen their businesses again to customers. You can also find information regarding the governor's reopening plan, executive orders, and travel restrictions related to COVID-19. The next website is the Sebago Lakes Region Chamber website. It can be accessed at www.sebagolakeschamber.com/COVID-19. Here you can access information specific to local residents, visitors to the region, and small business owners. The Residents section contains information regarding the Keep Sebago Lakes Region Healthy Initiative, state testing sites, and links to other useful COVID-19 information. The Visitors section contains information regarding the Keep Sebago Lakes Region Healthy Initiative and information regarding the state's quarantine restrictions. The Business section contains information regarding the Keep Sebago Lakes Region Healthy Initiative and information regarding business reopening, unemployment benefits, and business loans. COVID-19 is thought to be spread mainly through close contact from person to person. Some people without symptoms may be able to spread the virus. We are still learning about how the virus spreads and the severity of illness it causes. Outlined below are some common ways the virus can be spread. Between people who are in close contact with one another, usually within about 6 feet. Through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby or possibly inhaled into the lungs. And remember, COVID-19 may be spread by people who are not showing any symptoms. The best way to prevent illness is to avoid being exposed to the virus. You can take steps to slow the spread. Here are a few. Stay home if you feel ill. Maintain good social distance, which is about 6 feet. Wash your hands often with soap and water. Routinely clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces. And cover your mouth and nose with a cloth face covering when around others. Now let us take a closer look at each of these steps. The first way to slow the spread of COVID-19 is to stay home if you feel ill. It's important to know the symptoms of COVID-19. They can include cough, fever, chills, muscle pain, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, sore throat, or a new loss of taste or smell. These symptoms can range from mild to severe and usually appear 2 to 14 days after someone has been exposed to the virus. If you have any of these symptoms, it's important to stay home and contact your primary care physician as soon as possible. The second way to slow the spread of COVID-19 is by social distancing, also called physical distancing. Social distancing means keeping a safe space between yourself and other people who are not from your household. To practice social or physical distancing, stay at least 6 feet, about 2 arms length, from other people who are not from your household in both indoor and outdoor spaces. The third way you can help yourself, coworkers, and customers stay healthy is by washing your hands often, especially during these key times: before, during, and after preparing food, before eating, after using the toilet, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing, and after touching garbage. Now let's review the proper way to wash your hands. Follow these 5 steps every time. Wet your hands with clean running water, warm or cold. Turn off the tap and apply soap. Lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Lather the backs of your hand, between your fingers, and under your nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Need a timer? Hum the Happy Birthday song from beginning to end twice. Rinse your hands well under clean running water. And lastly, dry your hands using a clean towel or air dry them. Washing hands with soap and water is the best way to get rid of germs in most situations. However, if no soap or water are readily available, you can use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer must contain at least 60% alcohol. You can tell if the sanitizer contains at least 60% alcohol by looking at the product label. Sanitizers can quickly reduce the number of germs on hands in many situations. However, sanitizers do not get rid of all types of germs. They may not be as effective when hands are visibly dirty or greasy, and they may not remove harmful chemicals from hands like pesticides or heavy metals. The fourth way to help slow the spread of COVID-19 is to practice routine cleaning of frequently touched surfaces. High-touch surfaces include tables, countertops and desks, doorknobs and handles, sinks and faucets, toilets, light switches, phones, and keyboards. Please refer to the state's reopening checklist to determine what areas are considered frequently touched surfaces in your specific business type. When cleaning and disinfecting surfaces, here are some important reminders. Wear reusable or disposable gloves. Clean surfaces using soap and water, then use disinfectant. Cleaning with soap and water reduces the number of germs, dirt, and impurities on the surface. Disinfecting kills the germs on the surface. And remember, when using disinfectants, be sure to follow instructions for safe and effective use, and always follow precautions such as wearing gloves and making sure you have good ventilation during the use of the product. The final way to slow the spread of COVID-19 is to wear a cloth face mask. In Cumberland County and other coastal counties in Maine, Governor Mills has signed an executive order mandating the following business types enforce the state's face covering requirement: large retail businesses over 50,000 square feet, restaurants, outdoor bars, tasting rooms, and lodging establishments. The Sebago Lakes Region Chamber of Commerce recommends all businesses require employees and customers to wear masks if social distancing is not possible. Specific face covering requirements, such as wearing a mask when preparing food, can be found on the Business Reopening Checklist found on the Maine.gov website. So why is it important to wear a cloth face covering? Face coverings may help prevent people who have COVID-19 from spreading the virus to others. Wearing a face covering will help protect people around you, including those at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19, and workers who frequently come into close contact with other people, such as grocery store and restaurant workers. Cloth face coverings are most likely to reduce the spread of COVID-19 when they are used by people in public settings. The spread of COVID-19 can be reduced when cloth face coverings are used along with other preventive precautions such as social distancing, frequent hand washing, and cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces. Keep in mind that although face coverings may help prevent COVID-19, face masks should not be worn by everyone. Face masks should not be worn by children under the age of 2, people who have trouble breathing, or anyone who's unconscious, incapacitated, or otherwise unable to remove the mask without assistance. Please note, face shields may be used in lieu of a cloth face mask for people over the age of 2 who are unable to wear a cloth mask. When wearing a mask, it's important to wear it correctly. Wash your hands before putting on a face covering. Be sure to put it over your nose and mouth and secure it under your chin. Make sure it fits snugly against the sides of your face. Be sure you can breathe easily. And wash your cloth mask daily or discard disposable masks after each use. So what happens if a customer refuses or is unable to wear a mask? Always be kind and patient with customers, as you may not know whether someone has an underlying health issue or concern that prevents them from wearing a mask. Keep extra masks on hand for those customers who do not have one. The Sebago Lakes Region Chamber of Commerce has a supply of masks, so if your location is in need of them, please contact us. Offer alternative shopping services such as online shopping, curbside pickup, takeout, or delivery. If a customer still refuses to wear a mask, remind them of the governor's executive order. Their willingness to wear a mask allows your business to stay open and customers to stay safe. As a last resort, you do have the right to refuse service to anyone unwilling to wear a mask. Congratulations! You have completed the training for COVID-19 prevention. Before you move on to the quiz, let's review what you learned today. You learned of some websites that are available that have valuable COVID-19 information that is useful for your business. You learned how COVID-19 is spread, and you also learned some effective ways to protect yourself, coworkers, and customers, such as social distancing, hand washing, and wearing face masks. Please click the box below to take the quiz. If you'd like more information regarding COVID-19 symptoms, check out this video from the CDC. Thanks so much for taking our training today and have a wonderful day.